Welcome to Pakistani Pinoy channel. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you will never miss a new video. Our subject is science. The topic name is forms and uses of energy. In this topic we will learn about light energy, heat energy, sound energy, electrical energy, kinetic energy, potential energy, gravitational potential energy, elastic potential energy, and chemical potential energy. Light energy. What is light energy and what are its uses? Light energy is a form of energy that helps us to see the things around us. The sun is the main source of light energy on the earth, other than helping us to see the things around us. Light energy can be used to guide traffic, to communicate in cameras. Explore, observe analysis. Look around your bedroom and take notes of the objects in it. Next, draw all the curtains and switch off all the lights. What can you see after the lights have been switched off? What causes the difference? The light of a traffic light lets us know when it is safe to cross the road. Lighted messages on buildings can be read during both day and night. That's cool. Lasers produce beams of light that are strong enough to cut through metals. A laser can cut cleanly through metals. A camera requires light to take photographs. Next, we are going to learn about heat energy. What is heat energy and what are its uses? Heat energy is a form of energy that makes things warm or hot. The sun is the main source of heat energy on the earth. It keeps the earth and living things on the earth warm. We can use heat energy for many daily activities. From the sun is used to dry clothes. A stove provides heat to cook food, and electrical iron must be hot for ironing clothes. For drying, we can use heat energy to dry objects such as clothes, shoes, and mattresses. We can also dry food such as fruits, vegetables, and salted fish. This is useful as longer as food that is dried out in the sun can last longer. For cooking, heat energy is used to kill germs in food. We use heat energy from an oven to cook food and heat from a kettle to boil water. Food facilities heat food before it is packed. Metals. Heat energy is also used in steel making industry to melt steel. The melted steel is then molded to different shapes for different uses. Heat energy is used to melt metals such as steel. For warmth, heat energy is produced whenever objects are rubbed together or when they hit against one another. The heat produced is useful in keeping us warm. Heat is also produced by electric blankets and electrical water heaters to provide warmth. Explore, predict. What will happen if the sun did not rise for one day? Next topic is about sound energy. What is sound energy and what are its uses? Sound energy is a form of energy that we can hear. When we whistle a tune, tap our feet on the ground, or clap our hands, we produce sound energy. Sound energy can be loud like the sound of thunder or soft like the sound of a whisper. We use sound energy in many ways. For informing, sound energy helps us to inform us of something. Our phones ring and inform us, produce sound to tell us when we should answer it. A phone uses sound energy so that we know when to answer the call. That's cool. Ultra sound is a type of high-pitched sound energy that we cannot hear. In hospitals, ultrasound can help show images of the parts inside our bodies, such as growing fetus. Parents can watch the growth of their unborn baby through a scanner in the hospital. For entertainment, sound energy can be used to make music that entertains. When people sing or when musical instruments are played, sound energy is produced. Bow and string. The violin produces sound when a bow is dragged across the violin strings. When people sing, when musical instruments are played, sound energy is produced. Different musical instruments have different ways of producing energy. Musical instruments are hit, strummed, plucked, shaken, or have air blown into them. Communicating with one another. Sound energy helps us to communicate with others. When we speak, we produce sound energy. This sound energy helps us to convey messages to our family and friends. We use sound energy to talk to our friends. For warnings. Another way of using sound energy is to communicate through a siren. On the roads, for example, a police siren warns us if there is any emergency. An emergency vehicle uses sound energy to warn us of an emergency. Next is electrical energy. What is electrical energy and what are its uses? Electrical energy is a form of energy that is also known as electricity. All electrical equipment needs electricity to work. We use electrical energy almost everywhere, including our houses and schools. Flashback. Electrical can come from batteries or electrical power stations. It's used to provide us with one or other forms of electricity from one electrical socket to provide us with light. Electrical lamp will not be able to work without electricity. Electrical equipment such as lamps, fans, and clocks and washing machines are plugged into electrical sockets. They use electrical energy from the electrical sockets to work. Other electrical equipment like torches and clocks use electrical energy from batteries. A clock uses the electricity to show the time. A clock also uses electric energy to produce sound when an alarm rings. A battery of a calculator provides electricity for the calculator so that with the energy it can work. We care. Natural resources from the environment are used to produce electrical fuels, substances that can be burned to give off heat and light energy as known as fuels. Examples of fuels are oil, coal, and gas. The fuels have been chemical potential energy. Fuels are burnt in some power stations to produce electricity. Coal is used to produce electrical in some power stations. Oil, coal, and gas can be burned to give off heat for cooking. Elastic potential energy. Elastic potential energy is also a form of energy. When we wind up a toy, stretch a rubber band, or compress a spring, we are storing energy in these objects. This energy is known as elastic potential energy. Explore generatable possibilities. What are some uses of springs? When we release a stretched rubber band, the elastic potential energy can be used to do things such as move objects and produce sound. A stretched rubber band of this toy plane has elastic potential energy. The elastic potential energy stored in the rubber band is used to move the toy plane forward in the air. The rubber band becomes stretched as it is twisted. Sound energy may also be produced as the toy airplane moves into the air. Thank you for listening to this topic today. Hopefully you have learned today. See you next time on Pakistani Pinoy. Make sure to like and subscribe to Pakistani Pinoy channel. See you next time on our new video. Goodbye.